Hello, I'm Annie. This week you will learn about the 13 colonies to independence in the United States. So before the people from Europe came to North America, there were many people that already lived here. For thousands of years, there were people living in the Americas before the Europeans arrived. We call these people Native Americans. There were many tribes. Each tribe had their own culture, language, and customs. Here is a map of the tribal lands. You can see there are many tribes in North America, in what is today called Canada, the United States, and here's Alaska. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Native Americans. Here is a map of Oregon. Here we can see the Native American tribes and different language groups that existed in Oregon before the Europeans came. We have many different groups. For your test, you need to know one American Indian tribe. Name one. Here are some examples of the most well-known or popular Native American tribes. We have Cherokee, Navajo, Sioux, Pueblo, Apache, Iroquois, Blackfeet, Cheyenne, Huron, Crow, Hopi. Here are some local tribes from Oregon. You might recognize some of these names because we use these names for the places in Oregon. Coos, Umpqua, Grand Ronde, Siletz, Umatilla, Walla Walla, Wasco, and Klamath. You just need to name one American Indian tribe for your test. Pilgrims. In Great Britain, so England, Scotland, and Wales, in the 1600s, people couldn't practice their own religion. It's because the king wanted everyone to practice his religion. People who wanted religious freedom were called pilgrims. They wanted to practice their own religion. So they left England to find a new land so they could practice their own religion. What is one reason the colonists came to America? For freedom. Religious freedom. These are the best reasons to remember. Or to practice their own religion. So the Pilgrims were not happy in Great Britain. They wanted to leave England, right? And they wanted to find a new land. So they left England and got on a big ship and sailed across the Atlantic Ocean to come to North America. The Pilgrims crossed the Atlantic Ocean in a big ship called the Mayflower. Here's a picture of the Mayflower. They arrived on the east coast of North America. The Native Americans met the Pilgrims and helped them survive the first winter. So the Native Americans helped the Pilgrims not die because they arrived in the fall and they didn't have much supplies. The Pilgrims and Native Americans. In 1620, the Pilgrims met the Native Americans. The Native Americans shared food with the Pilgrims that first winter. This is where the story of the first Thanksgiving comes from. So the Native Americans helped the Pilgrims survive. They gave them food and shelter, like homes, and they taught them how to hunt and fish in their land. So you could say the Native Americans were very friendly. Well, what happened was, over the next 100 years, more and more people came from England and other European countries. They wanted to live in the new land, America. These people started the original colonies. So colonies are not states. They are still controlled by the home country, England. The colonists wanted the Native Americans' land, so they killed many of them. Also, the Europeans brought sicknesses, diseases, and that also killed many of the Native American people. So the colonists started the 13 original colonies. You can see this is the flag for the original colonies. There are 13 stripes and 13 stars to represent the 13 colonies. Remember, these are not states yet. These are just places that are run by the colonists, but the King of England still has influence in this area. So for your test, you need to name 13 original colonies. I put some combinations that are easy to remember. New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. There are more, but these are easy combinations to remember. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because they represent the 13 original colonies. Freedom from Great Britain. Remember, England still controlled the 13 original colonies. British soldiers slept in the colonists' houses and ate their food. The British government also collected taxes from the colonists. The colonists had enough. They wanted freedom from Great Britain. This was how the Revolutionary War started. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. There are other reasons listed on your answer sheet, but this one is easy to remember. The Revolutionary War. From 1775 to 1783, the colonists fought the British government in the Revolutionary War. The colonists won, and they started the United States of America. Here is a picture of George Washington. He was the general during the Revolutionary War. We'll learn more about him next week. Okay, this is a good vocabulary test. Hit pause to stop the video, read the sentences, and choose the best word that fits in the blank spaces. Now hit pause and write your answers in your notebook. Now check your answers. Number 1. A colony is a place that is controlled by another country. The Pilgrims left England and came to North America for religious freedom. Oh, America, not American. The Pilgrims wanted freedom from Great Britain. Number 3. The colonists took the land from the native people. 4. The Native Americans lived here for thousands of years before the Pilgrims, colonists, and Europeans arrived. Great job! Now try reading practice. Look at the sentence and read out loud. Answer. Why did the colonists fight the British? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Okay, excellent job this week. Please watch the rest of the videos for more reading practice, writing practice, and N400 practice. Have a good day. Bye-bye.